something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, and it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A
gain of 9 yards.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, 49ers.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And a 49er first down.
Purdy going to give it to Garindo.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 3-yard line.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Get set, get set.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
The quick slant caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
Piñeiro set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
Ready, what's that? 5.
Here's May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, what's that?
Throwing here is May.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here we go, crazy.
To throw, it's May. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
What's that? Ready, what's that? 5.
Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Ready, what's that? Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 15. First down, San Francisco.
Back to throw, Purdy. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Get set.
Now Purdy.
Got it in right side. It's McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Purdy looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Here's Purdy.
And that will be incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
May looking to run.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. May.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Chase Lucas. And the Niners are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down, 49ers.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
39 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep for Diggs.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
George Kittle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This one to Bourne out on the left side. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Purdy from the gun. Pushes past him. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Milton Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Crazy.
To the air, May. Completes it to Douglas. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. They'll throw with May. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 52 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth. Borregales now for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Patriots 14, 49ers 13.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6.
Purdy off the play fake.
And this is caught. Jennings.
Still going inside the 20.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings.
71 yards.
And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here?
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Spinning away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
That sack doesn't change their offensive game plan. They always want to air it out and try and get the ball downfield quickly. They're going to have to block a little bit better, though, because the urgency and pressure just increased. Twice the distance now just to get a first down, and one less down to try and get it.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
It's crazy. Eddie, what's up?
From the shotgun, it's May. They'll swing this out to Henderson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
I like the design. And that we're seeing right there, this is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, here goes tonight. Eddie, what's up?
To throw, it's May.
Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Throwing here is May.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is first and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And the 49er
from the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll come up now on second down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down. And 7 yards to go.
Purdy to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42.
And the 49er first down. First and 10.
Here's McCaffrey. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Pick up a 6. Brings up second.
Now second and 4. Throwing, Purdy. He's got room at the 30.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Get set, get set.
This is McCaffrey.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game.
So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker.
A 29-yard attempt.
He's hit 2. He's missed 1. This for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.